right, welcome back. Here's my next little freebie for you. I mean, this is maybe not the best example, but you can see I got this purposefully underexposed webcam input, and I'm using that to show off this auto level top. You can see this image is still not very good, but I made this basically from, like downloading VHS rips off of archive.org, the VHS vault, and a lot of that stuff is kind of poor quality rips, underexposed. And so I was like, well, what if I wanted to switch all these different sources and there's just different kind of qualities going on? Can I have like something that's just going to adapt to the source a little bit? So here we've got my underexposed camera, and then we're also seeing the output of this component. It has some manual controls to kind of dial in. It's not super intuitive, but they do affect the image. But let's dive in here and see what we got. Oh, look, I've documented this as well as I ever have. So, once again, we've got, this is just to, let's see, I think, yeah, you can use this to scale it. But the important thing is we get a smaller version of the image to analyze, so it's not too computationally of a heavy lift. And you can see this one is basically reading out where the darkest areas are. And if it is overexposed, it's going to crush it a little bit. And this one is looking for what are the maximum values you can see on the screen. I'm sure if I could turn flashlight on here, you'll see that number jump. And then this third one is taking the average. So this will still jump too, but you're seeing the different color values. And then this next little bit of magic is, okay, let's actually, I don't know if you've ever customized a component. Obviously, I haven't given this out yet, so you can customize component, and we're going to take this window length and add that to our controls. Bind as new master, label, I'm going to change this to analyze length, and default to 3, minimum of 0.5, range max of 6. Probably won't need more than that. But now you'll see when we look at the parameters of this, we have the analyze length in there. Sweet, might have to do a little bit more of that. Anyways, then we will copy that, make these all the same. So if we change one, it's going to change the length of all of these. Then we are just taking the average of all of these and then using some math very crudely to make these different parameters floating. So we have one that's kind of pushing the highs, and this one, you'll see some noise in the shadows if that's already kind of there. It'll really bring that out. And then we're just averaging them together. So it's nothing too crazy. And then on the container level, this is the input and this is the output. So, I mean, that's kind of it. You'll see it. There's the input, and the output's just got a little more brightness and contrast, but it's changing over time based on what it sees. So it's not going to work with everything, but let's see what we got here. So yeah, here's like a CTR rescan. You can see it's, it's got some brightness. It's kind of muddy and washed out. And here's, you can see a difference. I just made this to be a handy thing you drop in. Shouldn't be too resource intensive. But yeah, I don't know if you've got any ideas on what I could do to change this, but I'm going to drop this on my Discord. Link in the comments. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.